And we are just gonna jump in to this motherfucker. So I'm gonna loop the section, the first section that's there. That's what I'm thinking. That's what my plan is. So when it's coming into this section again, I was looking at some of these, and they might sound familiar. I did use them in some dubstep stuff, but I'm using them differently this time.
Bad decisions make you my mission.
Like I'm probably gonna go for just like one of those end like this. So we can build something from that. Just that one little I'm gonna delete everything else around it, and we want that to come in right here. I'll pull that back. This sounds out of key, am I right? So let's play with the pitch a little bit. Look at that, right on key now. All right, so we get the basic idea there. So let's go over here and let's cut out some of the low frequencies. Let me just lower these arms a tad, just a little bit. All right, I got the hookah here too, so you might have some whappies. I'm thinking I'm gonna throw a little bit of a verb on there for sure. Maybe we'll cut off some more of that, closer to 200. Don't want any of that yucky shit there interrupting my headspace. Do the built-in verb. Just a little cut here and drive some of that wetness and decay, and that's nice. It's not too wet. And then we're gonna get even a little more spicier. I'm gonna throw a nice delay on there, built-in delay once again here. Let's try a fade. Do 4. That's kind of cool. Let's bring that down just a tad. So I'm building like kind of like a transition kind of thing. There's a couple of ways I can go about doing this too. There's actually this really cool, so the Skybox has a really interesting set of verbs, and the cloud one is pretty cool. If you can hear it. You got it. This one. That one's kind of cool. So blend it in. So what I can do, I could just print it, or I can just record 28 from this track, which I'll probably do. So I'm gonna record that little and I'll take this, I'll reverse that, and I'll have that start coming in at some point. Right before it hits the we'll cut it off. All right, let's see. Should probably shut it off. Still a little in the face. Let's just drop that a lot. Let me shorten that. I could also, I could either pitch it like within the file itself right here using this pitch tool, which we already pitched it down 1. So if you don't want to screw with that, there's this nice fun tool here. It's Alta Boy. This is a maxed version of it, so I'm able to use it as a wrap version, which is just using it down here. But I can adjust the pitch here, so we can go like 12. Since this is already recorded pitch, I can just drop it. As long as it's on the wrap mode, it stays in place. Now it's less protruding to the ears. And so what I could do now, I could open up this frequency again to try to get a little more clarity. Or I can just go fucking haywire and throw this saturation in the front of this and adjust. And it's gonna pull everything that's in front of it. Adjust the tone. More drive. And then after that, I'm going to throw another EQ. I'll just do a Pro Q3. So it didn't bring up too much of this lower frequency, but I want to just be able to tame it a little bit. And just see how it sounds if I were to take off some more high. Or maybe even take off some more of that low end, maybe close to 300. So I will take these two things and copy them over to this just to give it that same. So I'm going to blend this right here a little bit. Yeah, a lot of repetitiveness. There's definitely a lot of repetitiveness going on, but that's just how the workflow is. So I'm gonna listen back. So let's dive in. And so what we're going to do is just do a simple thing here and duplicate this over. Do the same with this. So I'm thinking when it goes into this next little part, it's going to have, thinking we're going to mute this. I actually don't need this track up here. Actually, this track has, yeah, I'm just going to delete it. Fuck it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to kill the bass, the sub. I mean, you could be repetitive, or you can spice up the drums a little bit more. Like maybe have this little hat here, but have it do some fucking... And then have this one do a nice little brrrr, duplicate it, put it on the grid. We'll mute these. You can actually grab within that the bars and duplicate, which is nice. And you know what? I really don't like the way that sounds. So I'm gonna say no. So we'll start with that one and then we'll do this one. But we're gonna go faster. Much faster. Those are not, okay. So another cool little thing I like to do here is you change the pitch just a tad, change the volume just a little bit. Keep that one the same. Warp this one, drop it up. Bring it up. Then we'll just drag this one over and use that one there. Give some different like velocity feel. And listen to the... So I wonder, see how it sounds without that kick there. right there, the bumper. So that could be that extra. That's where that kick can go. Let's keep that. And we'll do ba ba instead of that ba ba ba. Let's see how that sounds. I enjoy that massive triple kick there, but let's try it out. This one's already pitched up. Let's hear how it sounds going into it. What if we, kept this going full speed ahead? Still does. Instead of da da da, what if we went da 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 da? So it'd be like. This would have to be a little tighter way. I'll keep that ringing. Let's speed these up too. Get some more. Fuck, I'll just dupe over them. And let's see. Not many of them have any changes, so we'll just get a little bit of change in there. Just a little bit of change. We'll go 3. Spice it up a little bit there. We'll bring this one over. Let's hear how it sounds without that one there. Kind of want a bump right there. Okay. So we've already built a chunk with the drums. I find keeping the melody fairly simple helps. So here we can also do a small transition. It's also cool to cut things before it comes in. So if we went right here, and then we just killed that. Small little things. We can bring this back too, if we wanted to fill it in, and we can actually bring the pitch back. It's too fast. Let's do it. Still too. Let's try 24. Cool. So I'm gonna bring it here. All right, so we can actually bring up the volume here as well. See, bring up that gain, baby. It's got a lot of low into it. Yeah. So another interesting thing I could do here is do it on the drum track. You can do it on the effects track if you want, but we're gonna take that, put it in warp mode, and I'm gonna slip this little fucker this way. Whoa! Like that. But I'm gonna slip it into the hit. So let's hear it in contents. At this point, you're just gonna kind of guess where the where the bars might be coming in with the vocals and stuff, the raps. The cool thing about doing it on your own too is you can trim, extend, and all that shit like while you're doing the vocals. So if you're like, wow, I want to extend this bar, you can literally just bloop, extend it. So if it's a hard, solid song that's already done, unless you have all the stems, it gets a little more difficult for sure. But that's the cool part of doing it for yourself. So I'm thinking maybe having this chunk not be there when it goes into it, so it's like a blink. All right, so thinking maybe just the kick. So we'll silent those. And then start bringing some more of that bass in. And that's where the fun begins.